Hello and welcome to the IMBA Cup. This is the losers bracket round 2.5. Some very good players in this one. We got Zock playing as Cybern. He's been playing Cybern this entire tourney. Going first land, and of course this is low key, pretty crazy map. Whole bunch of different mass spots, very spread out. It can get very interesting. And here Koecher going with Seraphim. So Seraphim versus Cybern, going first land. So perhaps a bit unexpected, but Koecher, just like Voodoo, they really like that second air. And you can see now Koecher's, we can look at his build order. Looks like it's 5 P-gens total. The ECU actually picks up all the mass extractors. That's a little unusual. And here's the engineer here from Koecher, moving out. See where that goes. Zock meanwhile making some scouts, going second air as well. So both players are going to go second air. It's going to be pretty safe. You really want to go air pretty early, either first or second on this map, because you got to get air control. From there, then you can use drops. And looks like it's just Selines and engineers. No light assault bots or hunters from Zock yet. He's just making engineers as well. So by this point, both players have realized the other one is not going bomber. They just breathe a sigh of relief, and now we might see the first action. You can see the Celine. It looks like it didn't see Zock's scout. That's very surprising that Celine did not kill Zock's scout there. Perhaps Zock turned on cloak for a second there. And here comes second air from Koecher after 5 P-gens. He's also got some tanks moving out and a single engineer on his Tech 1 power spam. And actually really rushing interceptor, Koecher. Perhaps that's a bit surprising that he's putting so much of his resource. Zock is also going first interceptor, and he is gone with 6 P-gens. So one more than Koecher, except that Koecher does have a single engineer now on a Tech 1 power spam, total with 8 P-gens. See expanding engineers from Koecher, both directions. Here's a hidden scout from Zock. And we might see some confrontations here. 2 Manti coming in. There's also a couple tanks, plus a Celine. Manti a little more composed. Another 2 Manti are probably going to be successful, raiding a couple mass extractors here from Koecher. So early raiding just might go Zock's way, although bombers coming in from Koecher. He drops off 1 bomb with 2 engineers. That was excellent. Does a double bomb. It doesn't look like he killed much. Actually, there was not the double bomb. There's a bomber in the side of the mountain there. Used to be Koecher's bomber. But good defense. And here the Manti sticking together, getting the victory. So far Zock getting victories everywhere, except for those 2 Engies that he lost. But great rating. These are actually hunters. Now we're going to see hunters versus a tank, and without micro, the tank will win. Although a bit of an attempt there from Zock, but not enough. Bombers from Zock now doing some damage, preventing the construction of this Hydra. Interceptors from Koecher. So both players attacking with bombers, but in terms of map control, really Cybern has an advantage. Much faster units. This is once again a 2v1. Both of these Manti have 3 kills. Now one of them dies, with the other one's going to die with 4 kills. It's a good work from those tanks. And a bomber on the other side here from Koecher. This is a nice air force from Zock, 5 interceptors. This will be really difficult to break at this point from Koecher. Doesn't look like it has that much air. Still just a single engineer on the power spam. And this Hydro, not having that Hydro, is a big loss for Koecher. Zock has had this one for a while, now expanding. And in terms of map control, definite advantage for Zock. You can see even the land that Koecher holds, he's having problems there. And now some sneaky tanks are going to run into superior Mantis force. I gotta say that Cybern really has a pretty big advantage on this map with their mobile forces. Attack here from Koecher. Couple kills on those tanks. Of course, bombers have already spotted the attack from Zock, so it will not be a surprise. And these Manti are going to move in, try to take care of the problem, plus the bombers. good defense from Zock. Now the ACU from Koecher is picking up some mask ejectors. Looks like he's going to try to take this top. I expect some point defenses here from Zock. But elsewhere, big numbers advantage for Zock. So it'll be a complete loss for Koecher. Koecher kind of pulling some units back to the ACU, plus a couple units to respond. But this force from Zock is really quite large. Some engineers on a transport, that seems, from Koecher. It looks like he dropped off an engineer here in the corner. And multiple battles. And this force here is going to get sandwiched. It's going to run into the sandwich itself. Easy victory there for Zock. This drop from Koecher is going to be short-lived with the Manti taking care of the problem. So you can see the Manti can attack here, then go play defense there. So quick. And this drop from Koecher with some engineers is going to have to be aborted. This EU from Koecher is going to move into this corner, although we already see point defense. Some artillery from Koecher is going to try to fight for that piece of land. And here is a recovery from Koecher. A lot of wrecks all over the place. He had another drop here from Koecher. Looks like he's got a whole bunch of transports in this one. Here comes Koecher. Another point defense completed by Zock. No more artillery to carry care of the problem. And that will be a problem for Koecher. He's going to have to lose a whole bunch of health to break through. And these engineers from Zock did not waste any time. Rebuilt another point defense. So 2-point defense, if you're an ACU, you really got to stay away. And now we're seeing another big force coming in the background from Zock. He is going to cut Koecher's ACU. And meanwhile, Tech 2 gunships. Oh, and Zock has basically sealed the deal with this factory. Tech 2 gunships. You can see now they're at the ACU. There's really no chance for Koecher. Every little battle really went Zock's way, and now he's got total air domination. Tech 2 gunships, and of course these Cyber and Tech 2 gunships are just brutal against Tech 1. They got the splash damage, especially when units are bunched up so close together. And you can see now Koecher with his ACU trying to make some Tech 1 flak. Still has some hope, but this is a difficult situation against Zock. See these gunships doing whatever they want. All these forces from Koecher are forced to retreat back to base. And you can see how Zock has totally separated this ACU from everything that it's built so far. And not much that Koecher can do, not getting hit by some torpedoes. See the Tech 2 torpedo bombers. Once you're fighting somebody at Tech 2, you can't hide in the water anymore. Tech 2, you gotta have air control. Otherwise this happens to you. Now, so still a pretty nice force from Koecher, but it's not going to help. It looks like there Koecher stuck his head out of the water. Gets finished off by the gunships, and after 12 minutes, Zock moves on.